Saturday is not today, it's Thursday, cooking day. Hello everybody, I'm Tupperware Pete. G'day, g'day. I am going to be cooking for you tonight. I'm going to show you how I do my hamburgers. Now, this is the Tupperware burger maker or burger press and keepers or something like that, right? This is awesome. They go into the freezer. They're great for your hamburgers or hash browns or keeping your corn thins or your rice cakes or your muffins or your crumpets in. Great for your jewellery and bits and pieces. The seal for the bottom one is actually the base of the top one. So you just seal that up. So it doesn't matter if you're doing bead work or jewellery work or making your own homemade hamburgers. This burger press is fantastic. You can do big ones or little ones, thin ones and thin. That's entirely up to you, all right? This comes with the meat marinator. It's a little meat marinator. You need a meat marinator. This is the meat marinator, right? What you do is, this will turn a cheap cut of meat into a tender cut of meat with all the little pyramids on the bottom. So while you're just sitting there watching television or whatever, you just shake, 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 shape your cheap cut of meat, shake your cheap cut of meat, and this will tenderise it. Whether you're doing butter with corn cobs, you're popping it out by the barbecue, keeping all of your hot things hot because it's heat resistant. You could fill that with Epsom salts and hot water, and then you've got a little foot massager. So you really need three. You need one for your meat, you need one for your sweets, for cakes and things, and then one for your feet. All right? You can actually pop that this way, and you can freeze that with water down the bottom, and then you can keep your seafood or your fruit salad nice and cold, or you can fill it with hot water and keep everything nice and hot in there. That's entirely up to you. There are also the barbecue tongs, which are separated so you can keep everyone back with two hands, or if you have got a little bit of splatter, look how long it is. You're never going to end up with... Am I the only one that has to test the tongs before you use them? So there's those tongs. Let's get into it. Let's make some burgers. I'm going to use this product. You know what it's called? No need to ask. It's a smooth operator. It is a smooth operator. They call it a supersonic chopper because one pull of the cord is like 288 knife chops, right? Seriously, like look at this. It's amazing. That's why it's called a supersonic chopper. Look. 288 knife chops. Thank you very much. So what we're going to do is... It works if you do it yourself. Happy birthday, Tupperware. We are on... We're on day 4 and we're making burgers, all right? Remember, the mystery packs are still available, and of course you can also purchase an online business account. Not only can you get the freebies, but you can also get the discounts as well. All right, let's have a think about what we're doing. In here, I've got an onion. Now do you ever get those onions with like all the, bits on there? You just have to give it a quick wash. That's what I've done. I've just given it a quick wash. I've sat that in my double colander in that way, or with the cover, you can actually pop it that way. If you've got the budgie from the cage that you're giving a bit of a wash, you still have the air holes up the top and up the bottom. You've got the feet there so that can rest. If you do need to sit that on top of the supersonic chopper to drain out, you can do that as well, all right? And it's heat resistant, so you can just grab that, pop it straight onto your saucepan as you're draining off the water, or you can pop it that way. That one's, you can also drain off with that one as well. I've got a tin of lentils. Now, I have rinsed these and had them draining, and I've just had it sitting on my Tupperware Eco Cloth. Yes, Tupperware do environmentally friendly, chemical-free cloth collection. All right, how cool is that? So we've got our lentils and we've got our onions. What we might do, which I didn't quite think about earlier, I've just got a little bit of leftover Italian herbs in here, so we will just dump all of those straight into there, and we will give this a bit of a blitz. It's a burger blitz. It's a burger blitz. All right. That's our lentils and our onion mixture. How awesome is that? I'm just going to... Let's move this out of the way. Let's just grab, quite quickly, if we can, think about this. Where did my clear bowl go? I've got a little bit of a mixing bowl. I've probably grabbed a small one. This is the Eco Plus clear bowls, which actually reverse landfill. They're brilliant, all right? So in here, what we're going to do is probably grab the next size up might be the way to go. Let's grab the next size up, all right? There are 6 different sizes. Let's pop that into there. We will grab our double-sided silicone Tupperware spatula. And let's just... That's going to help get every last little skerrick out of there, all right? Yes, skerrick is a word. If it's not, it is now. There's our lentils. Now, lentils can be quite dry. We're having a meat-free burger, all right? You can use beef mince, venison, chicken, lamb, whatever mince you've got, you can pop into there. So what we're going to do is I'm doing a meat-free burger, and what we're going to pop in here now is from our VentSmart containers. These are the Tupperware VentSmart containers that make your fruit and veggie last 3 to 5 times longer than just sitting in a plastic bag at the bottom of your fridge. All right, so we've got some oregano. Let's just pop that. Oh, lots of little bits of oregano. We'll throw in some oregano, fresh oregano. Even though we've got the Italian herbs in here, I'm just going to use stem and all. Maybe not that stem. That's a bit woody. You got a friend in me. You got a friend in me. All right, let's pop that straight into there. There's our oregano. Then what we're going to do, if you don't have the VentSmart, you can store your veggies in the silicone bags into the fridge. Depending on what sort of breather they are, all of your light breathers can get stored into your silicone bags because there's no air that gets through. That's a liquid-tight, airtight seal. And once you cut vegetables, most vegetables, once you've cut them, they become a light breather, all right? So that's going to really help out there. In here, I've got... What have I got in here? Oh, look, this is the fun stuff. I've got a stick of celery. Let's just break up a celery stick into there. Let's grab... Oh, we've got a carrot. We're not going to peel that. We're just going to break that off into chunks. We've got... Oh, look, half a chilli. I quite like my chilli. I grab my Tupperware knife, and I will just chop off the end of that. I'm going to leave the seeds in... Actually, no, I'm not. I'm going to take the seeds out because I'm not the only one that's going to eat these. We're going to pop them into the freezer, and then that way, when I go to a barbecue, I can go, all the vegetarians will love me, all the vegans will love me, right? And then I'll head over towards the steak. There is your half a chilli. Let's pop that straight into there, all right? Then what we're going to do is, we've got carrot, we've got our chilli, we've got our celery. Then... let's grab... Oh, look at this. I've got some zucchini. Let's throw in some zucchini. That's going to help keep it nice and moist. We'll just top and tail that. And we will throw in... You know what? It's a small zucchini. I'm just going to chop that into 3 pieces and we'll pop that straight around in there. I've got all this gorgeous fennel. All these fennel tops. Look at that. I always keep my fennel tops because that's going to last for, in my fridge, about 3, 4, 5 weeks. So you don't have to waste it. That's going to add beautiful flavour into my lentil burgers, my lentil patties, or my veggie burgers, whatever you want to call them. Let's grab all those fennel tops. Let's pop that into there. That's going to be delicious. All right. I think that's everything. So what we're going to do is we're going to pop the top on. Just give it a bit of a shake, 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 shake. Let's clean up the bench, shall we, a little bit. Luckily, Tupperware do eco cloths, so we will just clean up that bench, make it look a little presentable. All right, then you just pull the cord, right? Now, if you throw on your favourite Spotify playlist, you can get a cardiovascular workout happening in the privacy of your own home, all right? And you can wear whatever you like, and you can save money on gym fees. All right, pop that, pull that through. Let's change arms. Friends, don't let friends miss out on the other arm. All right, let's do this. And, fingers crossed, there is our carrot, our celery, our chilli, our fennel tops. What else did we throw in there? Oregano. Oh, yum! That smells delicious. Then, got that happening in here. Let's just scrape this all up into here. Now... Yum, yummy, 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 I want town in my tummy and I feel like eating. Yum, 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 yummy, yummy town. All right, we've got that into there. Now, that's quite a lot, isn't it? Luckily, we've got the freezer silicone bags that we can just freeze any excess in, or we can just pop the freezer keepers straight in. Now, what we're going to do is we are going to grab an egg, or maybe 2. Let's grab another egg. We'll throw in a couple of eggs into there. We will also, let's move this out of the way. We've got, grab the tab, peel the seal. I've got some breadcrumbs that I've got. Let's just grab our Tupperware scissors and we will open up this bag of breadcrumbs and we'll pop it in a modular mate Oval number 5. A little bit of breadcrumbs, what you need. We're gonna make some burgers for a feed. All right, there's our breadcrumbs. How cool is that? And then I can come back in 12 months' time and I've still got breadcrumbs without any of the bugs. All right, so we've got those into there. Let's just do, I don't know, about that much. Measured with love, of course, right? Then what we will do is we will, if we can think about it, maybe, let's just do a dollop of sweet chilli, because you know what I'm like. Need a little bit of sweet chilli into there, just for a little bit of deliciousness. All right, so we've got our egg, we've got our breadcrumb, we've got our veggies, we've got our onion, we've got our lentils, garlic, carrots, celery, zucchini. You can throw in whatever you like. We got the fennel tops into there. If you've got leftover veggies that need eating, just pop them through your supersonic chopper. Don't pay for the electricity to use your blender. Just use the zero carbon footprint handheld blender, all right? We're going to mix this all up. This is going to be absolutely delicious, right? Now, I'll show you this. We're just going to let that sit just for a little bit. That's going to be beautiful, all right? So there's our consistency. I'm happy with that, all right? Now what you do is you grab your Tupperware burger keepers. Now before we make the burgers, what I wanted to show you was this. This seal here will fit on that. Now did you know the lunch sets that you can get? You know this size? This size seal fits onto your burger keeper perfectly. So there you've got one in there. We've got the seal that it comes with. That comes with there. You've got another one in there. Then you know what? You know your serving centre, the Tupperware serving centre? Oh, there we go. The seal on the dip bowl fits perfectly onto your burger keepers. So now all of a sudden, we've got 3 little containers. Now look at this. I've got my rice cakes. What are they called? Brown rice cakes, thin. We have got these. Let's open these up, right? Now, we will... What have we got? Oh, I think these are salt and vinegar flavour. Let's pop them into there because now we've got a couple of those into there. They fit perfectly into there, right? And we'll pop them into a Tupperware container. What about this idea? Have you got your crumpets? A good cup of tea and a crumpet? Absolutely. Golden syrup, lashings of butter. Now, when you pop them into the freezer, how much of a challenge is it to get them one by one? And you just think, oh, we'll just eat the whole lot, which is not really good, right? Just have one. Pop that into a burger keeper. There's your crumpet. And you can now seal that and you can pop that in. If you want another crumpet, you can pop that underneath there. And then there you've got your 2 crumpets. How delicious is that? What about an old English muffin? You grab your muffin. Grab your muffin. Just pop that straight into there. And now you can seal that. You can pop that into the freezer or into the fridge or into the pantry. You can pop it in your handbag, take it to work, and there's your muffin. How awesome is that? You're not taking up a massive, large amount. So it really pays to grab a couple of sets of the burger keepers. You will absolutely use them. All right? So let's just empty out the crumpets. I need to get another couple of sets. I've actually got some salmon burgers in the freezer, and I'll show you. I'll cook some up and I'll show you, all right? So let's have a look. Let's move all of this out of the way. Let's give this a wipe down. Ah, wipe down! All right, there we go. So all you have to do is you grab your container. You grab your guard. Now you can pop it that way, which I recommend because then you've got a little bit of space in between to help pop it out. Some people, I've been told, do it that way and make massive ones. I'll do this one, just a regular sizing for me, thank you very much. Now, all we have to do is, you know what I might do? Which I should have thought about earlier. However, we will grab our Tupperware ice cream scoop, which is ideal, roughly the right amount. So we are going to, we've got that, we've got our guard. Let's pop in an ice cream scoop in there. Then you grab your press, you pop that straight down, give that a bit of a twist, and we will... There's my burger. Now, if I wanted to, I can pop them straight onto the barbecue right now. This is the barbecue that goes into the microwave. It doesn't microwave, it barbecues, because there's a transformer up here, there's a transformer under here. Transformers, more than meets the eye. And there's a little grill. The silicon ring fits into there perfectly if you're doing your eggs and things, right? Or that can pop into the oven, rocky road, freezer, all sorts of different bits and pieces. So we can do that, and all you have to do is just plop them straight out onto there. There's our burger. And if you want to do a couple, you can do a couple. Not a problem, right? So, we're not going to do that just yet. What we're going to do is just make a couple. Let's grab our ice cream scoop. We'll pop them straight into there. We will... You know what? That's a bit thin. Let's do a big one. Let's do a couple. Here we go. And there's our burger. Now you can freeze that, pull it straight out of the freezer, pop it into the Micro Pro grill or into the oven if you wanted to. You can just grab the top of your Ultra Pro and just pop that straight onto there, and you can bake your burgers instead of frying them. That's really healthier for you, all right? So you've got that option, all right? Or you can just grab a couple, grab your guard, pop in a couple of scoops. You can just pop that into there, and then you can just pop it straight into the freezer or the fridge, and then away you go, right? So what we'll do is, while I've got that there, let me just grab these and I'll show you, because I need to eat dinner. Here's ones I prepared earlier. These are my salmon burgers, right? They have been in here for about 2 months. Right. All you have to do is grab them, right? We're going to grab another Micro Pro grill. Let's do this. We're just going to pop that straight onto there, right? There's one burger. With the Micro Pro grill, do not spray it with anything. You don't need oil. This is totally non-stick, all right? So there is our salmon burgers. We're just going to pop them straight into there. That gets sealed. We're going to pop that straight back into the freezer, all right? Then, instead of popping it into the oven or the casserole position, a quarter of a turn, we're going to pop that straight into the grill position, and we are going to pop them straight into the microwave, frozen, for, hang on, for 10 minutes, and they will cook beautifully. You can serve that with a side salad, a crusty bread, all of those sorts of bits and pieces. While that's, you might want to do veggies, roast veggies. So in your Tupperware Ultra Pro, right, that goes into the freezer, the microwave, and the oven. If you're not using this to cook your chicken or your roast or your apricot chicken or your chicken casserole that I did the other night, you can use the top in here, not only for your burgers, but for your roast veggies, right? And when you're not using it, let's just grab this. When you're not using it, that becomes your trivet for that, so that you're not putting hot things straight onto the bench. You've got that little bubble of air straight through there. Or, you know what you can do? Here's something that I've prepared a little earlier, right? Have a look at this. Oh, my glasses are fogging up. I've just roasted some veggies in here. Now you can cook them into the microwave first, and then you can end it up into the oven, right? So, if they normally go into the oven for about an hour, what you do is 10 minutes in the microwave, 20 minutes in the oven, and you're done. And your oven's on for 20 minutes instead of an hour. It's the Ultra Pro. They can go into the freezer, the microwave, and the oven. There's my roast veggies with some olive oil, rosemary, salt and pepper. I've got roast carrots, turnip, swede, sweet potato, onion and garlic, and they're going to be absolutely delicious, right? And I can have that with my salmon burgers. I've got my salmon burgers and my veggies. Or if I wanted to, I can make up some lentil burgers. I'm going to make up the rest of my lentil burgers, stack them all up straight into the freezer. And once they're all stacked up, if you've got a couple of sets, you can actually make up your own. And you can do, the black seals are the beef ones, the red seals are the vegan ones, the blue seals are the chicken burgers, those sorts of things. It's such a good idea. If you've got any questions or suggestions, please let me know. I'm going to take photos of this once this finishes. I'm going to pop it on all of my social media. It doesn't matter where you follow me. Have a look out for the photos because I post them everywhere, all right? And in the meantime, You know what you need to do? Actually, no one's going to do it if I can't find my maracas. I found them, all right. Are you ready? Forget your troubles and get happy. Dance your cares away. Shout out and get happy. I'll cook for you another day. Thank you all for watching, everybody. Bye-bye. Bye-bye.